Hello there, Gemini. How are you today? Let's do a quick general reading for you. Let's see if Spirit has any clear messages that you need to hear today. Let's take a look. Now remember, this is timeless. You are here when you are meant to be here. So take what resonates and leave the rest for everyone else. Here we go. Bottom of the deck. Wow, you've got the Four of Wands. So this is a card of independence, celebration. This may be a card of marriage, proposals, things like that. But overall, this is a very good energy, very strong energy for you here, Gemini. So something here is telling me you're coming together with another individual, whether it's for business or your job, something like that, because you see the pairings here. And you see that they are coming together and they are actually very, very happy. They're celebrating. Now, your overall energy here, you're the Queen of Wands, which tells me, again, that the Queen of Wands is passionate, very determined, also very attractive and confident. The Queen of Wands knows exactly her worth, and she has direct focus. I mean, look at her focus. She is looking exactly where she wants, and she's going to do what she wants. She's the manifester. She's the witch of the tarot and can really create the world that she wants. Wow, you've got the Lover's card here. This is another influence that's around you. Now, this may be a love reading for you. It could be a general reading, but the Lover's card is about commitment. And given here that you've got the Four of Wands here, tells me that there's been maybe a leveling up of a relationship, right? That you are maybe committing more into a relationship if you're getting engaged, if you're deciding you're going to solely date one person, know that that's here for you. This can also mean you committing to a job or a choice, or even committing to yourself and knowing that, look, I need to do certain things to improve my life. I'm going to eat better or start exercising or study more, something like that, create better habits. This is just about commitment. But definitely, if it's a Lover's card, it's there for you. If it's a love reading, it's certainly there for you. In the recent past, something here has caused so much worry and stress, right? But you've risen above that, and you are now emerging, and you will be if you haven't already. You're going to come out as the Queen of Wands. You're going to have a glow up, and you're going to have, you're going to realize that you are worth more than this stress. Whatever this stress that's being produced around you, you're worth way more than that. And you're going to move forward and make that commitment, because in the near future, you've got some abundance coming your way here, and you're going to have that clarity, and you're going to know exactly what you need to do next in order to continue to bring that clarity and abundance and growth in your life, right? This is the farmer also enjoying the fruits of their labor, because they're looking at it. They're looking at it and going, wow, look at what I've done. Look at what I've accomplished, right? So that's part of enjoying the fruits of your labor, is admiring what you've done. Right? It's you patting yourself on the back and going, man, I'm pretty awesome. I'm pretty great here. I've done so much, and I've made some major changes in myself, in my relationship, in my job, in my commitments. And look at what you got here. Amazing, amazing. And this tells me that you've got some self-sabotaging behavior that kind of comes out once in a while, and this is one of those things, right? The self-sabotaging behavior where you're just enveloped by your grief, your anxiety, and your fear, and you don't share that with anyone, but you know that you're prone to worry and you're prone to self-sabotage, those negative beliefs, negative behaviors. This is about shadow behavior, whether it's you perseverating over something and keeping yourself from moving forward, or contributing to your abundance, or committing. If you don't want to commit, this is part of that shadow behavior. So that's kind of looming underneath it all, right? And certain things just aren't very clear to you, and you don't like that. You want the clarity that comes along with, this boldness of the Queen of Wands. But know that when you are in a point where things seem to be like an illusion, you're not seeing things, maybe you're wondering and you're skeptical, draw within. The answers are always within you. That's what Spirit is trying to tell you, that if you are in this state of worry and you don't know the next steps to take, draw within you so that you get the answers that you need. Wow, the Sun card. This is your energy right now also. The Queen of Wands is looking right at the Sun card. I love it. This tells me that whatever it is that you choose to do to add to the abundance in your life, it's going to come out in your favor. We just have to really temper this Devil card here, which is about that self-sabotage, that hurtful, shadowy behavior. You got to make sure you confront that, deal with it, so that nothing gets in your way, because look at what you've got. You've got the Sun card here. Yeah, again, here, this is about you realizing that you need to identify the things that aren't serving you. whether it's an addiction, a codependent behavior, a certain way to believe, or a certain way of speaking to yourself, or a certain way of thinking. Know that you need to identify that, confront it, right? These people are not bonded or are not chained to the devil. They can get out. It's a choice. They're not held there. It's a choice that they can make. And when you make that choice, you walk away. You walk away to clear the path towards all of this abundance, the energy of the sun. And you have momentum. This is a card of victory. Your will and your determination, Gemini, is going to get you moving forward so that you can have this. This is collaborative energy, teamwork. If this is a job situation here, know that whatever skill you have, someone wants it, and they're going to ask you to do more of it. So if you specialize in something, somebody's going to come towards you. If you just opened up a business and you've put your heart and soul into it and you're worried that it's not going anywhere, look at the outcome, right? You have to know your worth. You have to commit, reassess the things that need to be done to create this, right? To get people to come to you. Momentum is on your way. Everything's looking up. Forget the things that, leave behind the things that aren't serving you so that you can allow people into your life, right? If this is business, they're coming your way. You see how that works? The story is working in your favor here, right? Let's take a look here. And if you are in this much despair, know that there's help around you, right? You can collaborate. You can accept the help from people that are around you, that offer help, right? All right, yeah, there's a part of you still here that's in your mind, and your heart's kind of in the clouds. You don't know exactly what to do, right? Because things aren't as clear to you right now. But it's okay. Spirit is saying that it's okay to have options. It's okay to know that you have options and to think about all of your options. But it's not okay to dwell on it to the point where you're not going anywhere, right? So the bottom side of the Seven of Pentacles is the farmer just stares at his crops and doesn't do anything else, just sits there and stares at it, right? This is a card of reassessment. Though they're sitting here reassessing, you also have to take that next step. Leave behind the things that don't work for you. Make a decision, right? Make a decision and move forward. Yeah, move forward. This is about wish fulfillment. And if whatever it is here that's caused you so much anxiety and fear, have hope that everything is going to balance out and that universe has something great for you on the other side here. But you have to work towards it. You have to work towards it, and you have to believe that it's already there for you. King of Swords, you need to confront whatever it is that is troubling you. Have that bold energy of the Queen of Wands, and have that direct, logical, analytical, and very authoritative energy of the King of Swords. Whatever it is that's really challenging you right now, Gemini, go for it. You need to just charge at it, because King of Swords is a pretty powerful card here. The High Priestess is yet another powerful card that goes along with the Moon. Trust your intuition. Certain things aren't clear to you right now, and that's a sign that you need to go within and find out what the mystery is. Find the answers within yourself. Bottom of the deck here, Knight of Swords. You have the King of Swords and the Knight of Swords here, which tells me that there's a lot of bold, straightforward energy coming your way and that you're embodying. Just be very careful how you commit to people, how you commit to speak to people, because the Knight of Swords is very assertive and very impatient, and they don't necessarily think about their actions, right? The effects of their actions. They just do the things that they want to do without thinking about consequence. Be a little bit more like the King of Swords and be a little bit more measured, and kind of plan out what you're going to do, right? You don't want to be so impulsive that you create more problems for yourself, right, Gemini? All right, another one here. You've got the Nine of Pentacles. So whatever it is that you are working towards here with the Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles tells me that you are going to achieve whatever goal that you want, right? And you're going to have that fulfillment. You're going to be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Yeah, just don't hold on too tight to whatever it is that is, in your mind. Don't hold on too tight. Let it go. Trust that the universe has your back, and it's time for you to heal, right? Bottom of the deck, yeah, there's a lot of chaos and maybe even competition. You don't have to compete. You don't have to participate in this chaos, Gemini, because you are the Queen of Wands, and you have so much power and energy, and no one can tell you any different, because you know your worth. When you know your worth, you don't have to participate in this conflict, that competition. You go in there and you know your abilities, and people want your abilities, and they want whatever it is that you're dishing out, and you've got tremendous potential coming your way here. Let's see if we've got any other messages here that you need to hear. Let's take a look. Shaman, trust in higher forces, right? Trust in your higher forces that are working in your favor. Let's see. The Sun card, again, enjoy success and happiness. Let's find a random card here. Elder, healing through the lineage. Yeah, draw back into your divine self and heal yourself, right? You need to heal yourself so that you can have wish fulfillment. Bottom of the deck, Medicine Guardian, be open to healing information. So I just talked about healing here and healing here. So something here, pay attention, Gemini, because you really need to work on whatever it is that's causing you so much anxiety, fear, and pain here, and allow yourself to be healed, right? That's the only way you're going to be able to move forward. Okay, Gemini, thank you so much for being here. I'll talk to you soon. I love you. Bye-bye.